A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic maneuver, European leaders are set to accompany Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to a crucial meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump on August 18, 2025, in Washington. This meeting comes on the heels of escalating tensions in the Russia-Ukraine conflict and follows the collapse of a proposed ceasefire during a recent summit between Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen announced her participation in the upcoming meeting, emphasizing the importance of European support for Ukraine. In a post on social media platform X, she stated, "At the request of President Zelensky, I will join the meeting with President Trump and other European leaders in the White House on Monday." This collaboration aims to bolster Ukraine's position as it navigates the complexities of a potential peace deal with Russia. The presence of other European leaders, including French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, underscores a united front in support of Ukraine. Macron's office confirmed that he would travel to Washington to join the discussions, which aim to foster coordination between Europe and the U.S. in achieving a fair and lasting peace that safeguards Ukraine's interests and enhances European security. As Zelensky arrived in Brussels for preliminary talks with von der Leyen, the atmosphere was charged with urgency. The stakes are high as Zelensky faces the daunting task of negotiating with a U.S. administration that has recently shifted its stance on ceasefire proposals. Critics have expressed concerns that Trump's approach may inadvertently favor Russian interests, complicating Ukraine's efforts to secure a sustainable peace. The backdrop of this diplomatic engagement is marked by ongoing military actions. The Russian Defense Ministry reported that its forces intercepted 300 Ukrainian drones and struck missile storage sites. Meanwhile, a Ukrainian drone attack in Russia's Voronezh region resulted in injuries and disruptions to rail services, highlighting the continued volatility of the conflict. Zelensky has publicly criticized Russia's refusal to accept a ceasefire, stating that it complicates efforts to end the conflict that has persisted for over 3 years. He remarked, "We see that Russia rebuffs numerous calls for a ceasefire and has not yet determined when it will stop the killing. This complicates the situation." His comments reflect the frustration felt by many in Ukraine and across Europe regarding the lack of progress towards a peaceful resolution. In the lead-up to the meeting, a video call involving the leaders of France, Germany, and Britain took place to discuss strategies for ending the war in Ukraine. This coalition of European allies aims to maintain pressure on Russia, advocating for a just and lasting peace rather than a temporary ceasefire that could allow for Russian military advancements. The meeting with Trump is seen as a pivotal moment for Zelensky, who is under immense pressure to secure commitments from the U.S. regarding military and humanitarian support. The outcome of this meeting could have far-reaching implications for Ukraine's future and its relations with both the U.S. and Europe. As the world watches closely, the involvement of European leaders alongside Zelensky is a clear signal of solidarity and a strategic effort to ensure that Ukraine's voice is not sidelined in negotiations that could determine the region's stability for years to come. The international community remains hopeful that this meeting will pave the way for renewed dialogue and a concerted effort to bring an end to the hostilities that have ravaged Ukraine and its people. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.